okayfm 101.7.
Lawyer Godwin Eduji Tamaklo, aid, and my former President Mahama, were a private legal practitioner. Council, me watch.
Kwame anope meju so metia okayfm metia food na Ghana. Kunu se Ghana anope Ghana nyina etie Kwame efie.
Me da sepa na boko de oba ne nkwada no ye.
Obo ade adaroma ye ho ye pa bra Kwame na ye da se de bia obisa ye so.
Yes ye da sepa. We yes me bi fie anu aka yi bekwa yie bi. Wa unia gari ni makoma afunti ko de Friday no new land cruiser ya na de akoma no de akọ.
Onim say for the first time COVID-19 at Aroma. Many a guy was spending legal vacation in Ghana.
Wow! No.
If we say COVID in here, legal vacation, Nangabalisa or Barcelona.
Otako Barcelona paong. Mate.
Mechano Panama Yako.
Oh, ada wanya yi.
Na me jinsa also wanya you.
There be na danfo bi no obekọ na yi nya onu ana yi.
Oh, okay. And they send it kwei na ya yi.
Ay, wako na danfo yi.
Yo.
Na mama mra wo nchen. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Obeka senka nya ne style. Na no okobie na no a wo describe achimfo said ye president kan say wo mo ye Akyem Sakawa boys. Asemi wa babonten se ebeya anadodo nso kwa babonten se ka mo mepachew. So we dey too ethnocentric. Enkomo eto say
Yo bra Kwame. When me say me ankasa Nisama ever ethnicity, religion. I try as much as possible to avoid them. When you say me a major no or you be a ofi Jacobu.
Oh, a man say Jacob.
Precope. Intino and red you know. Now me remember. Edi amedi ato omo kra no. Who says omo ya igbo, omo ya kanfu san ma.
Oh, okay.
What am I saying? Na first of all, Omampeni John Dramani Mahama umbie na no enka asembi wo simpie so. The akobana ne say the Honorable Isaac Adongo, a Facebook posts. Na Facebook post na oye ina Omampeni da John Dramani Mahama tiniyo or share with the caption interesting observation by Honorable Isaac Adongo without more. And yes, wakujina baby, and waka say A, B, C, D, Daddy. Facebook poster, Honorable Isaac Adongo, and ono share with a caption, interesting observation, without more. Asemi me who say me nuanuma omuye jumama na Akufo-Addo flat staff house. I mean the presidential staff of the two Facebook. Say Omampeni John Dramani Mahama Edi Sebe Achimfo Atem. Inchi mekwa say mekwa meka so. And yet mischief. Any lack of comprehension in chat. Will be able to put that kind of spin onto the or share the Facebook page. And then they said, Fabio Brakwame, nowhere in the post. John Mani Mahama, H. A share, and walk baby. Even one word, say Akyem Sakawa. Never. And I'm putting it record. Nowhere in the post. John Dramani Mahama, Eshe, and Waka say, Tiniyu, Akyem Sakawa, and ABC. Nowhere. So Obi say John Dramani Mahama, Akujina baby, Aka ABC dia, Sinhu, so your trouble. Na post no Eka say, Akyem Sakawa boys, specific.
Me bajo next say
no.
Bibo, are so contextual as the okay.
In fact, Emma Maker say it was limited. Now, the Okan Crown and say, Yeka throughout the 4 years rule of John Dramani Mahama, the Attorney General are on in the year Juma throughout the 4 years. Oye Akyem Bapa, the Honorable Marietta Brew appear upon. Kofi Akwetia, Akyem Bapa. Two, me know what I say. Yeah, national chairman. Yeah, Papa, Elder Samuel Ofoswampov. Akyem Bapa, Victor Smith, Akyem Bapa, Professor Boafo. Now one time no ambassador to the U and near Kasai crowd here, the manifesto committee crowd on a dam. Kofi Akyem and many leading members of Akyem. John Dramani Mahama and Yomaye. Inti Isaac Adongo comment no was limited. Now me explain it.
Ansa na wo be explain no. Ma yenti se ni osika no pote o kan sign pa pote. Okay.
Okay. But so obi wo Rafan, also me repeat the okay.
How can you
First of all, Emma Mema who say, Ono John Dramani Mahama, Onka ya sa, what happened? And they say, the Honorable Adongo, a Facebook post. In that Facebook post, we use the word Akyem Sakawa boys and grandpa. This is what he said.
Yeah, former President Mahama.
Dabi
Adongo.
In the Facebook post, you can say John Dramani Mahama on can will be say, will you? Yabanda say, Beshimi you be as in so. So Honorable Isaac Adongo a Facebook post. Oh yeah, no. In that 80 share a one war. No, say interesting observation. And the Isaac Adongo ye no or share ye. What I say? You and yes, what could not simply should be crown waka A B C D Dabi.
Okay.
And no, in Flash House boys no. And they back on Facebook. Say the H. John Dramani Mahama Kano. Or refer to all Akyems. What I say? Or refer to all Akyems. And I say that is not true. Because even the post by Isaac Adongo never made reference to all Akyems. Or say, Agyapa deal yeah. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo Emma who executive approval. the finance minister Akufo-Addo and the Daniel. Ono what I say Gabi Asorochidako, the law firm, any other law firms they provide the transaction advisory services. Sebi yeka say pa nanaya osafuma for ba kofi bonsumpim osafuma for edamo
ayi honorable Pepacho me kind 31st August was an interesting piece from Honorable Isaac Adongo on the Agyapa deal. Agyapa royalties fraud is the last straw. The Akyem Sakawa boys and grandpas must go.
Exactly.
Ain't it? Obi can be business and mimi rekoa. Some suma publish it.
No, the American say even granted say we publish it. There was no reference to all Akyems.
Okay.
So the attempt at making it look like all Akyems, sebi. Is it all Akyems that are in government today?
No.
It was say they must go. Is it all Akyems that are in government today?
Mm-hmm.
One wakori will make it. At the old person to people for Ensu Huma. And on a group be babon so H. Ome apologize. No, say apologize for what? Because sebi. Way. And I may see Sumawi. John Dramani Mahama. Oni Achemfu be Brian Juma. He knows they are hardworking people. They are very diligent people. So won't we make a sweeping general comment? Never. And that has never been the style of John Dramani Mahama. The Akobanane say, Nanado Dankwe Akufo-Addo is embarrassed by this Agyapa deal. Into no opekwansa obe diverting attention from the critical scrutiny Agyapa deal Agyapa. But when media mean can your man be lubin show. Sebi. Sa Agyapa deal ya yede kuri. Ye mineral royalties. Dia enkrofo mo nimdie dia betu dwase. We put everything together now, strike a balance now. The value of the mineral royalty is not less than $3 billion. You can say, deal a parliament approving. You basically a value at $1 billion. It is a dear esombo $3 billion. What the comma obi for $1 billion now? Sebe, one body panel chrono. A dear neighbor. A year $3 billion. What the commo be for $1 billion? One money panel chrono. Sebi. Ghana. A year now Akufo-Addo company.
Aye, lawyer. Question and Akufo-Addo say. Deal no about Parliament. Parliament approve. Nesam from so be wo ho kra no a. What the Akyem for say?
One from what Akyem for.
And now Akyem people in government is saying.
So Omuna will behind and I explain to you.
Okay.
The Echo Parliament, the Minister Akufo-Addo in a decree. In fact, Oshia, the request for executive approval on a trauma for Mampini. Echo Mampini Ankachi, the response to Minister Ken letter announcement. Missing Nana Santibedi to in a responding. It would be arrangement from Ken to the president, to then the lawyers involved, the transaction advisors, Oshimwa, Uchmihu, Miami Senior, Gabi Asarachidakun Ewum. Anna.
Oh, yes.
Sebi. Omunina, are they not Akyem by tribe?
Aye, Obiabu Samsa Mimusawa Diebi. Says we Ghana. Okay, but we are. Okay.
We say between who Nipana or should be
we are not down for power, but say, over who did
don't worry, go ahead.
I see. Sir, what for Bibi to say, His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo in the Bushia. Even Sika ye die Kurano, pictures I was one. Bushia for me and son.
Into Brackwam. say a papa offer say bonidia or the also any the infant. What logic is that?
Now ono no come and see say.
Na said you said the black kwame. The idea okay, koso.
Osi enti it's an understandable fact to say. If fear one say busua no eba niema amamu nhihye ne ade a nyame ahye da de adom wo mu enti we say nya nwanwa say
enti bra kwa me sebio enti wo de wo abusuafo na nyankopon wan fa bi andomo
e be a different way.
What kind of language is that? What kind of analogy is that?
Oh yeah,
I mean whoever sent it, I mean we should not even encourage this.
Okay.
The struggle for independence was not done by one person. The collective interest of the people of this country. Sebi. Brana or Sergeant Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ewo prison no. So we need and see do keteke. And then odo. No prison. Then yet bedema anu na ye juma no.
Komla agbeli bedema.
Obi owo prison HMB we need election against a stalwart of Ghana politics. Jacob Chibilante, ni Papa Emmanuel. Is it an easy thing?
I want to understand wrong.
And so I'm in a contest here.
Okay.
It is assemble it's na Nkrumah bit made now so on and making sure so we need. There are people called unsound heroes in the struggle for independence. So this whole idea is the big six, this number of persons are Nana Akufo-Addo's relations, and so into one tongue or minor. What kind of analogy is this? Whoever sent this text, with the greatest respect to the person, on withdraw. It is demeaning, it's insulting. The struggle for independence was not the handiwork of only the six. Sebi, even in MPP politics, Yembo Dombodin. Brapame. Yembo Dombodin.
Yebonidin.
Tolona den. Yembo Nidin. Abe Ifakabo no Yembo Mudin.
Yebo Mudin.
So omu deserve your mineral royalty. What kind of language is that? That is exactly the point we are making.
Are you not?
I need a digression. Let me deal with the substantive matter. Into all throughout, Sebi, what kind attack Kennedy book? Chasing the elephant into the bush. The politics of complacency. Papa, Dr. Atta Kennedy. But you share pages 53, 54, a copy 56. But dedicate that whole pages in dealing with what he calls the Chebi Mafia. It's in the book.
Say be a observation, be a nice opinion, be or share.
You see, in our politics, Bakwame, I came to know what is called the Jelukope Mafia. So Krawatida.
Yeah.
So Krawatida.
Pa.
From Samuel Sebeye president, one year say, Fancy Fona, I want a home, Fancy Confederacy. Or exactly. We say Atta Kennedy book or Nwankasa Atro. He described the roller and Crawford no from the Chebi Mafia. Does it mean say Obia O Chebi a mafia? And in fact, even reference the fact say Mbana John F. Kennedy, a president for America, he had what he called the Irish Mafia around him. And was always concerned about their influence. It's in Atta Kennedy's book. It's Sakawa, instead of mafia, in a MPP for a problem one. In any case, John Dramani Mahama and Kase Akyem for a mafia. So why is Nanado trying desperately? A man who is sinking, Oman Penia, as at 2017, who was so much goodwill, which the Ghana for say, I shall not, endorse family and friend governments. and no waba abusian chemfa asekonofo amamu ina wubu ye ka if so be admit no na wa sheda now na sebi and so be describing tribal issue. It should not come from Nanado Dankwe. Why? He thinks we have short memory.
Are you in a way endorsing?
In America say, Brakwame, Asema H. John Dramani Mahama Ake, he made specific reference, Sebe, to the Akyem boys in this government engage in pillage. And no matter Ghana for United, they are basically mortgaging it to themselves. You should be worried. Who you Ghana need? Brakwame. Who you Ghana need? This one, it is not about NDC or MPP. If MPP for the break, they are disturbed about what is happening. The MPP for look, I've had conversations with members of the MPP. I can read some of the posts to you. And they are worried. Say, one family, every day will be a beba or memu habia. You see them in it. What are your Brakwame? What is platform is to crown? You must be worried about what is happening in this country. Look, Abayambia Ba or baby, no. But to put family ahead of the country, to put personal interest ahead of the country. It's sebi. Na Akufo-Addo. Enka na no ordinary simply so can say yena can for there. Was it not tribal? And the wanted. Brakwame, what is studio on wanted? Send the wanted. No, Brakwame be so send the wanted.
Yeah, okay.
What now was say Yana can for there. Or say, oh boy, I near you with ABCD. One says I have no. If you want to get children will be big a crowd on so to ye.
Me.
When America say Brakwame, where we have gotten to, I was a bit surprised, say bishops Abishiawa can exactly what John Mahama said or shared on his post. You don't create the impression, say, H. John Dramani Mahama, Eddie, Achimfo United. One person, you just read the post. Where in the post are one person, what kind of here did he say, Achimfo United Sakawa? He was specific that the Akyem people behind this Agyapa deal. But so say Kennedy, even in his book, Chasing the Elephant into the Bush, described them as the Chebi Mafia. It's in the book, pages 53, 54, 56. A woman and drew an analogy with John F. Kennedy with his Irish Mafia. It is a and then what can you Nigerian fraudster? It means all Nigerians are fraudsters. What logic is that? Vice President, watcher pony anyway say John Mahama had made a tribal comment. Obviously, on no Bamiano cry, he doesn't even know what has happened. Look, this is a government. They have come to their wit's end.
And a vice president to say, Mamin Kancher was say,
yes.
Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has taken a section for the former President John Dramani Mahama's Akyem Sakawa boys remark, stressing that the December polls will be determined by competence and not ethnocentric language.
Obviously, this is a vice president who lost every relevance as far as Ghana's politics is concerned.
Was there a competence? So Nima your way,
in America say, this is a vice president who today has become a butt of public books, completely not relevant as far as Ghana's politics. Your Kasa will be serious. This is a vice president who goes about with a public delivery or whatever. Less than 24 hours, nobody talks about it. He's a discredited person. And so the only way our person here relevant as far as their politics is concerned, why is he no longer talking about public debt? When we say in all the campaigns are occur in North, when we say what can public debt has sent you? Because we need credibility. One now, what say you once as a deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. And that we have money in Ghana. We have money in this country called Ghana. What be? Within the space of 3 years, we're taking a public debt from 120 billion Ghana cedis to over 260 something billion. As vice president and chairman of the economic management team, you have borrowed close to 135 billion Ghana cedis. So, he cannot go and talk about public debt. Look, vice president, he echo Addis-Ababa College. Odo Addis-Ababa College, one of their school programs. And also, one constituency, 1 million. Now, in the past, they've been able to go Dubai, blah, blah, blah. So, say, the constituencies, number first, and Ghana. Which a constituency could be South P. Say in 4 years, $1 million per year, no, 1 year biana. And so you see, sir, he's no longer talking about bread and butter issues. Because Okohwa, you'll be found wanting. It is a Okra tribal card in ordinary. First of all, like I told you, it is on the man in Mahama. One can will be Biada in for Akyem Sakawa. A specific Akyem Sakawa boys and grandpa must go. Is it all Akyems who are in this government? Is it all Akyems? It is and then say Udna baby kura eka a Nigerian fraudster. It means all Nigerians are fraudsters. Lack of comprehension. And Maka said, look, 2020 election now here nobody, and let me repeat, nobody can distract the attention of Ghanaians from the critical TV. Now, Bakwame Sebi, Yansi Omabuha, Emma Oman Kenya, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, Emma executive approval. In the American Innovation Agreement, one a chose executive approval. And you are missing an anti too. Later, somebody deal no call Parliament. There was a joint committee report, Finance Ministry and Energy Ministry. Oma inflated the American deal by over $300 million. But for the vigilance of the minority NDC MPs, would have inflated the American deal by $300 million. Wouldn't you get $300 million a year? The next day, it was Thursday that the thing happened. Next day, Friday, front page, the Statesman newspaper, President Akufo-Addo misled in giving executive approval. Bakwame Sebi, Manoda Siminaso. And then, me, Eduji, me got data of him swore. Nana Santi here, a money ye be and can't tell no, be a baby, you be committee. Some dada, Nana Santi here. So, obi to me, and mislead the President of the Republic of Ghana. What has happened to the person? That one, here can say, what has happened to the person? It is their critical issue that the President wants to, divert your attention from. The TV, and that one, look, he can report John Dramani Mahama to anybody that he wants. Now, maybe I know what I say, and then Nana has a problem with name calling. Nana do dance to Akufo-Addo Sebi. The Nyonko Brebo Pa, Professor Mills. They were both in Legon Hall in the University of Ghana, and were both teammates. They were playing in the same University of Ghana team. Emra Mills ever year president. He never stopped calling him names. And you know, I know fair Professor Doolittle. No. And you know.
Oh, when you say na enyuma na why na no so and no work.
Oh, you say and then you are justifying in some man and a is that what you are doing?
Binyamina me yo, omo be chire mu sa. Aha.
Omo be chire mu. Why na be chire mu? Wo sebe. Wo be fair Professor Doolittle.
There be nkrofo nte say dem afre we you.
And I make sure say Sunny Pay in the past could justify name calling. You see, before your war, proverb be a yes, obi bia o twa nipa ti no, o suro se obeda yaya. Ba kwa me otima say, do twa nipa ti bia no, o suro se obeda supinely because o suro se obi se ba be kaniti. Sana na nae. When to me and sebe, Cali bishops ne say, the MP and minister during registration were to and they want me more Oma money. We will not allow anybody to distract the people of this country from having honest conversation about Agyapa. And idiot, look, he can report us to the UN Secretary General. We'll repeat it. This is Agyapa and a bad the retirement package for Akufo-Addo and the good people of this country will decide on the 7th. It's enough. It's enough. Ya bremo.
Yeah. It is saying the cause for say His Excellency John Dramani and Patch on one part.
Apologize to who? Now, said Nana do Akufo-Addo, the pilots are why from 1970s. Everything there. Those who apologize, I'm Obida.
Oh, be apologize and just Obisu and this
no, the patron said, Nana do, I could not simply so say, in the Tiwa, your children will be big a cra. Ghana for you.
And no son ethnocentric. And we ethnocentric.
That be the full statements. A whole local can say, Yana count. That's why you say, we are historian. Why are you doing this?
I'm probing the question further so that
I know, but I'm let you know, say it was just not then account for statements, no. In that particular conversation, did he apologize to anybody? Huh? Now, even reporting to the bishop, unim the Osaka. Or say, "Oh no, I can't be far balling for not as one." That's even more insulting. Not the any balling for Oma and BB. Huh? Oma and BB.
Okay.
Any statement now, which means say, "Oh, one same the officer wonka." Not the Oma and BB. For INDB.
Oh, Debbie, say what cannot squad here. Send your no crown as say, or yeah, Abu Dhani. What me from Diabadaban?
Brakwame, only maybe. I told you earlier, I said, Richard Kansian, religion, tribe, I'm very cautious. That's a very slippery slope. Yoha, in March 2011, 2001, in the overlord of Dabo, Yana Yakubu Antani, was gruesomely murdered together with his elders. At that time, the principal law enforcement officer of the country was who? Who was the Attorney General at the time of that dastardly act? Who was the Attorney General? Maybe so.
I thought was His Excellency the President, okay.
Yes. Was he not the Attorney General? Mm-hmm. What did he do to the perpetrators?
Oh, that the matter was brought before the court. Now,
which matter? Brakwame, and America say, look, let us be very careful. The mere fact that time does not mean that people have forgotten. It's a very, very slippery slope. If anything, Nana and Co might be apologizing for their deeds. The Yana never deserved what happened to him. Let bygones be bygones. But this attempt at cheap politics using the Dagon matter will be resisted because the record, the Walker Commission report, is still there. The Walker Commission report is still there. We don't have short memory. So March 2001, so far, the event leading to the murder of the overlord of Dagon is still fresh in the minds of people. Let nobody do politics with that matter. Because the children of Yana are alive. The least you can do is to stand on grave and mock him. Please, let nobody do cheap politics with that incident. Let nobody do that. Let nobody do that. Let nobody do that. It is not fair to the children of the overlord of Dagon, who was gruesomely murdered in broad daylight. Broad daylight. The least we can do as a people is to stand on his grave and mock.
I see.
Nana was the Attorney General when the incident happened. As the principal law enforcement officer of this country, what did he do to prevent it? Then after 10 years, you say, Yambo also. Please.
Is it not worth...
It's a dangerous place to go.
Okay, Mati.
Look, if there is anybody deserving praise in bringing the peace in Dagon, no other person but the Nana Asante Hine of him so Metinosoa, I'm sorry. Nana Yankopon and Toon Council. Any at the power Dagon, the peace process. Please let nobody do cheap politics with what happened in Dagon. It will set the record straight in this country. The event of March 2001 is in the Walker Commission report. I will end it here.
Lawyer Medas and obey.
Medas
say, Lawyer Gordon, you did Tamakuna, you're not true.
OKFM 101.7.